What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to the Thomas Gallery, and today I want to talk about diversity in art. Now, what I mean by that is really diversifying your skills, quote unquote, diversifying your portfolio in art. Having more than one particular skill in an area, right? And the reason why I say this is because in this day and age, with all this technology and all these tools available to you, you don't want to be pigeonholed into a particular category. You don't want to be typecast. What typecasting means is, you know how when you see a TV show and a person plays a role that you're familiar with, and when they go to play another role, all you can see them as is that role that you remember them so vividly in. That's what I mean by typecasting. And when someone is typecast, then people can't imagine them portraying a different role because the people are so used to seeing them in a particular setting. Okay? Excuse me. So that's what I mean by that is, as an artist, you don't want to be typecast as, oh, well, this person does drawing, this person does sketching, this person does modeling, stuff like that. I believe and nowadays, if you want to be successful and take your name, like I did videos before, in your name brand, if you want to take your name brand to another level, then you have to have other skills. You have to diversify. Like to say, and we talk about finances and economics, they say diversify your portfolio. Have your money in different ventures that will yield you, that will give you the greatest yield. Okay? Because if you put all of your eggs, quote unquote, into one basket, what if that basket is destroyed? That means all your eggs are destroyed. So if you are only good at doing one thing in terms of art, what if what if someone wants to compensate you for talent, for your talents, but they want to know, what else can you do? What else can you do? Because the more you can do, the more valuable you are. I remember I was taught this valuable lesson when I was younger, and a man told me, never invest in one thing. Sorry, never never invest in something that can only do one thing. Okay? Never invest in something that can only do one thing. Meaning, if you invest in an item that can only do one thing and it can't do nothing else, that means you can't find other uses for it. It means once that thing does this particular task, that's it. That's it. But if you invest in something that can do more than one thing, then you will always find a reason to have that thing around. That's what, like, houses. Houses are so valuable because they do more than one thing. Houses store items. Houses protect. Houses shelter. Houses protect you from the harsh environment to a degree. You see, so a house can do more than one thing. People say invest in land. Why do they say invest in land? Because land is the source of your house. The land can feed you. The land can clothe you. All the things that we use, cars, the materials for a car comes from the land. All the food we eat comes from the land. You put your house on the land. So it's an asset. So the question is, are you artistically an asset? Can you do more than one thing artistically to keep you around? Think about this. People, the best rappers, they don't just rap. They write, they produce, they may play instrument. You know, they write for other people. You may not know that, but some rappers may write for other people. They may be the president of a company. They don't just do one thing. They don't just pigeonhole themselves to one thing. So the same thing with art. If you're an artist, can you draw? Can you paint? Can you silk screen? Can you sculpt? Can you work with metal? You see? Because the more things that you can do and the more things that you can show yourself doing and be proficient in, you will always be in business because somebody will always find need for you. Hey, I just want to know, you draw very well. I always get that a lot. You draw very well. Do you know how to paint? Yes, I do. Really know how to paint? Yes. Can you show me some of your paintings? Yes, I can show my paintings. And when they see that your paintings are as good as your drawings, they say, okay, I want to know if you can paint X, Y, and Z, and I will pay you for it. Notice, they saw you drawing. They saw you drawing first, but they wanted to pay you for painting. Or if they say, what else? What do you paint? So Robin, a little bird. They will say, what do you paint? Do you paint landscape? Do you do portraits? Do you do abstract? Surrealism? What can you paint? What materials can you use? Like, anytime you can find diversity, like you say, I can paint in acrylic, I can paint in watercolor, I can paint in all mediums. I could do charcoal drawings, pastel, like what else? Like, you see my portfolio. You see my portfolio is diverse. I also do sculpture, because I got like a miniature sculpture here. I work on paper, I work on canvas. I'm diverse. I can do more than one thing. And I'm proficient in more than one thing. So it pretty much means whatever the customer wants, I can accommodate, because my skills have demonstrated that whatever is asked, I can perform. You know, when you see videos on YouTube, do people do gaming? Do they do questions and answers? Do they do drawing videos? Like, if you notice on my channel, my YouTube channel, The Thomas Gallery, you see a lot of drawing. You do a lot of drawings. You see me do paintings. You see me do charcoal. You also see me do, you also see me do talks where I would talk about a particular subject. Yes, the majority of it is art, but I've done talks on inspirational things. I've done talks on science. I did a couple of videos where I did stuff on astronomy. Now you see that most of my stuff is a lot of art related, but you also see that I've done stuff in the field of science. And I've had people who work in science communities who've seen those videos and have commended me on my proficiency in that field. Now, put it like this. I am not a classically trained, institutionally trained scientist. No. However, I do have a love of science, always have, and I've never had a problem discussing science. And I've never had a problem discussing science eloquently. And I made sure that I had a fundamental knowledge of the subject. I'm not going to talk about the planets, and I don't have a basic understanding of the planets and what planets are and where did the word come from. That's what's in the video. I did a video about the planets, and a group from a science community saw the video, really enjoyed it, and they said, well, we like what you did with this video. Hey, there's some information on the planet Saturn. Can you talk about that? I said, sure. Sure, I could talk about that. No problem. So I went online, looked up what they were talking about, and from my own understanding and from what I read, I put them together and I presented it in a way where the message, the information came through clearly. It was understood what I was saying, and I knew what I was talking about. And when the people saw that video, they congratulated me on it. I've done other science videos. I've done videos. I do want to say it's not magic, it's science, where I would show things that will be considered magic, but it's actually not, and it's science based. I can actually explain the science behind it, like the bouncing soda can. How you could, if you know what it's a video I did, like you bounce a soda can on the edge, it could stand in one spot, tilt it, and not fall. I did that video. I explained why. I explained the whole thing about about a pivot. I did all that. But that shows that I do more than just what you see or what you know me for. I'm known for my art. That's a given. I am known for my art. But I am also known for other things, and I show that. Which means when you come when you come to see me or to view my channel or to talk with me, you will know that okay, he doesn't just know one thing. He's a very, very diverse individual. Okay? The same thing with art. I gotta bring all it back around. Same thing with art. As an artist, it is wise to be proficient in other areas of art. That's if you want to be in a position of success. That's if you want to be in a position of success. The most successful people have the ability to be diverse. Yes, they have their main focus. That is true. They have their main focus. Like Microsoft's main focus is software computers. That is true. Microsoft is known for computers. However, they are just as well known for games, for game systems, the Xbox. Okay? Tesla. When you think of Tesla, you think about the car. Right? You think about the car, the Tesla car. However, if you look at Tesla's portfolio, they're into going into space privately. Well, right now it's low Earth orbit, but they get the idea. They're into renewable energy. The Hyperloop, if you look up the Hyperloop, you understand what that's about. So they are diverse. They don't just do cars. Tesla doesn't just do cars. They do more than just cars. That keeps them successful because they can do more than one thing and do it well. That's the thing. It's not just one thing to do something. Anybody can just do a bunch of things, but can you do those multiple things well? If you can do that, then you will always be valuable. Always be valuable. If you can show that you can do more than one thing and do it well. Okay, so diversity. Diversity in art. Always be diverse. Always have a sculpture around you that you made. Say, hey, I did this sculpture. Hey, I did this painting. Hey, I did this watercolor painting. Hey, I did these drawings. Hey, I got a whole bunch of sketchbooks. Hey, I got charcoal drawings. Hey, I got pastel drawings. You know? Like, you never go into an art gallery. That's why this is called the Thomas Gallery. when you go into an art gallery, you don't just see paintings. You don't see paint. You don't just see paintings. You may see drawings, like lithograph drawings. You will see stone carvings. You may see metalwork, right? You don't go into an art gallery and just only see paintings. You don't. You don't see that in an art gallery. So when my channel is called the Thomas Gallery, you will not just see drawings. You won't just see drawings. You'll see drawings, yes, but you'll also see paintings. You'll also see me talk about those paintings. And if you notice that whenever you see any of my drawing videos, you won't just see me drawing. You actually will hear me speaking. You actually hear me speaking about the drawings and give information about what I'm drawing. Every drawing video that I've done, you have heard me speak about the subject that I am drawing. No matter who it is. It could be a comic book character or an actual person. But you will hear me speak about what I'm drawing. That's why my videos are like 15, 16 minutes, 20 minutes. That's why. Because I'm speaking at length about the subject that I'm drawing. So, because you may not know about that particular subject that I'm drawing. But if I explain it to you as I'm drawing it, you could follow along with me and say, wow, I didn't know that about this particular person. I didn't know this about that particular character. Wow, so while I'm looking at the video, I'm looking at what I'm drawing, what the person's drawing, I'm learning something at the same time. I'm hearing and I'm seeing. And you can go back and check it. See, I'm not just saying that. You can actually go back and check what I said to see if it's accurate. Then go back and say, wow, this person has done so many drawings about so many different individuals, and he is always giving information about those individuals that I may not have known, or I may have known, but this person seems to know about it so well that I am learning something as I am seeing a talent being performed. I am seeing someone drawing. I'm seeing someone show their talents, but I'm also hearing that this person is knowledgeable of the subject, so I'm getting a 2-for-1 deal. Diversity. You said diversity. Not only can I draw, but I got knowledge in my head about the subject. I know what I'm talking about. All right? So just remember that, artists. The most successful people have diversity. Nature is diverse, right? This planet is diverse. Everything about Earth is diverse. There's nothing one-sided about Earth. Nothing. Nature is all about diversity. So why shouldn't you be as an artist? Okay? Thank you very much, all of you, for listening. I greatly appreciate it. Leave a comment down below. Like, comment, subscribe, and share. And I will catch you all later. Peace.